Hello, my name is Zheng Sun. My issue question is, what are the ethical and separately the legal limitations or restrictions on not hiring an individual on the basis of sexual orientation in a predominantly male or predominantly female work environment, and how are those limitations or restrictions determined? My research paper includes 6 parts: an introduction to the issue, a case about a Detroit hospital, ethical limitations or restrictions, legal limitations and restrictions, how to solve sexual discrimination in employment, and the conclusion. Gender discrimination, also known as sexual discrimination, is the practice of letting a person's sex unfairly become a factor when deciding who receives the job, the promotion, or other employment benefit. It most often affects females who feel they have been unfairly discriminated against in favor of males. But there have also been cases where males have claimed that females received unfairly favorable treatment at the expense of males. There was an interview with a supervisor of a Detroit hospital in September 2009. The interview shows that in this hospital, there are 100% female nurses, 100% female secretaries, and 75% male doctors. The supervisor agreed that it is beneficial to have a mix of males and females in each position, and it would be great to have more female doctors, more male secretaries, and more male nurses. But sexual discrimination still exists. The moral rule about this issue is discrimination in employment is unethical if it involves sexual preference. Everyone should have equal employment opportunity without sexual discrimination. I will enumerate 3 reasons to prove that sexual discrimination is unethical. Firstly, sexual discrimination in employment is unethical because it violates the principle of fair and impartial competition. The rationale for this part is Kant's deontology ethics. Everyone should be treated equally. It's fair to judge candidates according to qualities and skills, rather than prejudge them because of gender. Everyone should have equal employment opportunity. Preference should not be given to persons based on physical characteristics. Secondly, sexual discrimination in employment is unethical because it violates human dignity and autonomy. Rational individuals have right to make uncoerced decisions. However, under sexual discrimination, people have no free will to select their vocations. They are prejudged because of gender. Thirdly, sexual discrimination in employment is unethical because it violates the principle of balance. If males center in high-tech or management positions, on the other hand, females center in administrative positions or service industry, occupational gender segregation will appear. This kind of occupational gender segregation may reproduce the imbalance of the work environment. The gender disproportion will reduce labor efficiency. Sexual discrimination in employment is illegal. Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 provides strong protections against sexual discrimination in employment. The Civil Rights Act states that it shall be an unlawful employment practice for an employer to discriminate against any individual with respect to his compensation, terms, conditions, or privileges of employment because of sex. Corporations can avoid sex discrimination by becoming aware of risks, developing strong policies against discrimination, training employers, and responding in an effective manner when the complaints are made. At the federal level, the EOC should strengthen and investigate claims of gender discrimination. Although the whole society tries to open equal job opportunities for qualified males and females in the workplace, barriers to some vocational fields still remain. Discrimination in employment is unethical and illegal if it involves sexual preference. Everyone should have equal employment opportunity without sexual discrimination. Thank you.